Hi, Shea here. If you don't know me, I am a wife and mom of two, and I help entrepreneurial women master their mindset and build a successful online business without sacrificing time with their loved ones so they can live their dream life. So if this is your first time meeting me, I do talk a lot about mental health since I help moms with mastering their mindset. And this week I want to talk to you about an affirmation deck that I absolutely love. It's right here. It's by Mall Paper. And I would be remiss to not talk about something mental health related before October is up. So yes, if you have been following me for some time, you know that most of the topics I talk about are either mental health related or entrepreneurial related, and occasionally I talk about what it's like to be a mom too. But this week I want to talk to you specifically about these affirmation cards because, well, again, October apparently is Mental Health Awareness Month. There was Mental Health Awareness Day just last week. And but I was talking about my book. So if you haven't heard yet, my recent book that I published is Firelies. But my book is talking about some of those mental health things that I have gone through in a fun way. And so that's why I thought it was still appropriate to talk about my book and how to write a book, because writing my book helped my mental health a lot, except now I'm on the other side of it where it might start getting a little difficult because, not everyone's going to love what you do. And that's where affirmation cards do come in, because they help with you when you want to feel better. For starters, they help when you need a reminder that it's okay if not everybody loves you, that it's okay if maybe things didn't work out. One of my favorite things that a director of mine used to say was, it's either God's protection, God's provision, or God's, I always forget the other one, preparation. So that is her little thing that she always used to say. But these affirmation cards are really going to help you when you're in the moment and you're really feeling pretty blue. Sorry about those sirens if you can hear them. Sometimes I like to use my husband's microphone, but not all the time. I like to just use the headphones that I have here. But so these affirmation cards are going to help in the moment. I mean, I take them out. This is the back side. This is by Mall Paper, and they're very nice. If you click through the link, it is an affiliate link. I do make a small commission at no extra charge to you. Full disclosure, I got these cards for free in exchange for a review of them. But I really do like affirmation cards. If you don't follow me on social media, I hope that you do. If you're not subscribed to this YouTube channel, please go click subscribe now. But you can see that I always do affirmation cards. I always do just something to help my mental state, because my mental state, well, it can be precarious at times, right? So I think that everyone has those moments. Some people have more moments than others, but I stay focused. I stay on top of my game when I am using affirmation cards, when I am practicing these things regularly. So even first card here, let's see, it says I am focused. This is another good one because yes, I was just talking about that. I just published a book. I'm on the other side of publishing my book where it doesn't feel as great anymore because, sometimes someone's not going to like what you put out there, but that's okay because I accept all of my quirks and uniqueness. Now I have better days than others and I'm sure everyone else can understand and agree with that. And some days, some days I'm a little quirkier than other days too. So there's that, but I am good enough. So I hope that just showing you some of those cards did help your mental state even just now. I hope that was a message that you needed to hear. But I wanted to talk a little bit more about why practicing these things is good for your mental health and why you should make it a daily habit and how to help you do that. So a couple of weeks ago, I talked about depression. What are some of the symptoms? Basically, general hopelessness, eating too much, eating too little, stressed out, anxious all the time, angry all the time. Those are some of the things. And some of the things that have helped me We're, yes, doing a creative project like writing my book, focusing on the positive, which can be tough at times. So that's what these cards are for. Those cards help me focus on the positive. But you also need to be sure that you're drinking enough water, you're exercising enough, you are, getting fresh air, you're eating the right foods, you're seeing a professional if you need a professional. I am not a professional. All of those things can help. And, it can change on an hourly basis too. So if you're someone that maybe has never suffered from depression in the past, it really can probably take you for a whirlwind. I mean, I had a lot of depression after the birth of both of my children. I don't know that it was necessarily postpartum or if it was just circumstantial. There was a lot of life things that were also happening at that time. But something small now has been able to just really throw me in ways that I feel like it didn't happen prior to having my kids. And it's interesting because you could argue that I'm a lot happier now. But when I do some of my daily practices, I am reminded that, yes, I have put so much effort and work into feeling good all the time that when I feel bad, just some of the time, I notice it more. Where years ago, I used to be in the not feeling good category more often than not. So that's another thing to keep in mind is what is your general homeostasis? My general happiness is just being content. Some people are a lot more happy all the time. So pay attention to those things. And, these cards are also good for people that that may be struggling as well during this time. I know that this whole world has been in an unprecedented time in ways that no one could have anticipated and definitely no one expected. And it has gone on for a lot longer than anyone has thought. And so with the new way of the world, we don't know when it's going to end. You may be noticing some of those things that maybe you never did before. And that's where something like affirmation cards can really help, because you could keep it with you in your purse, you could keep it with you in the car, you could just do it every day. That's what I do every morning in my morning routine. And so this is something that you might want to implement yourself. Is I wake up, I have my coffee and do social media. I don't usually recommend social media in the morning, but that's when most of my followers are on, is in the morning, so I hit them where they're at. And then I will work out for maybe 20 minutes. And while I work out, I listen to something inspirational. Lately, it's always Gabby Bernstein. She is awesome. And then I will also take a card out every day. And I usually film it and I will post it. And so then after I shower and then I play with the kids and so on and so forth. You don't need to know my whole daily routine, but that is where I get it, right in the morning, because it kind of sets the tone for the rest of your day. And when you set the tone for the rest of your day on a positive note instead of a negative note, it can make all the difference. I mean, I've had mornings where the coffee has been kind of tough, because maybe the kids are cranky this morning. But once I do my little hour routine of working out, affirmation cards, shower, then I feel so much better. Because even with the shower, I always listen to music. I don't listen to inspirational music then. I listen to music I want to listen to because I love music. That also helps a lot too. So find what works for you. Find that part of the day. It only takes a second. I mean, ready, set, card, and let's see. Got 2 for 1. I attract incredible opportunities into my life. I do. And I have unlimited potential. I'm reading it in the screen. So just to do it daily, just to make it a habit, and it really does. It makes such a big difference. It's just regulating my emotions every day because sometimes they can be out of whack, right? And there was something else important I was going to mention about my morning routine. Gabby Bernstein just recently said it the other day that, maybe not the other day. I'm in her Miracle membership. I highly suggest it if you need some motivation every day, if you need something to keep you level-headed every single day. Go to Gabby Bernstein, get her Miracle membership. I don't have an affiliate code for that. I'm just saying that it really helps me a lot. And she did say it the other day that she saw some negative comment, let's say, the other day I was listening to it, could have been from years ago, somebody bashing her, right? She has thousands of followers, hundreds of thousands of followers, millions of followers. I don't even know. Check her out. But she saw this one negative person say like, oh, what a fraud she is. And then 30 other people are going on and on about, yeah, thank you for saying it, this Gabby Bernstein lady. And she got so bogged down in the negativity of it all. She got just stuck in that whirlwind of negativity. And it's in moments like that that you need to have something you can count on to pull you out of that negativity. For herself, she did talk to her husband, and her husband's like, you have millions of direct messages in your Instagram that you don't even know how to get to, of people that say that they love you. I'm someone that loves her. So it's just shifting your mindset to the positive. And that's what these affirmation cards can help you do. So I hope that you found some value in this today. Please like this video, subscribe for more, share this with somebody else that you think could find some value in this. And be sure to go grab my book, Firelies. It is on Amazon and major retailers now, like Barnes & Noble, Apple Books, other places. Go find it. The link will be below, but you can grab it anywhere. And thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And I'm looking forward to talking to you next week. Thank you. Bye.